What's up, everybody?
Hello, everybody.
I'm Kevin.
I'm Laura.
And we are Vegan
RV.
You did it.
I always forget.
I feel like I'm more to the side today. I don't know. Setting up this thing is insanity.
We should put like some tape, some masking tape on the floor where we put everything so that we put it in the same place every time.
But we have carpet.
Oh yeah. And I did vacuum this week, so that would be annoying to try and vacuum over masking tape or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's going on, man? A whole nother week of quarantining. Oh my goodness.
You've had a busy week, haven't you, Kevin?
Mine's been crazy. Especially
Yeah.
today.
Yeah.
We'll get into that in a little bit.
But a lot of stuff has happened since last Thursday.
What happened?
What happened to you on Friday?
It's my birthday.
Well, Thursday was your birthday.
Thursday was... Friday. Man, surprised the crap out of me.
Yeah.
Oh my god. So, I don't know who planned it. Was it my brother?
Yes, it was your brother.
So, my brother Matt just came in and surprised the crap out of me for my birthday. Like,
Yeah.
So, on my birthday, there's a nursing home or something like that right up here.
Yeah, right behind.
And so they had this huge parade, and people were just like honking their horns for like hours.
Yeah,
it was
they were
during
just-
our live.
They were just driving by and like saying hi to the residents.
Yeah, so it was awesome.
Yeah.
But then we're supposed to meet like two other couples for our quarantine picnic that we normally do on Fridays. And all of a sudden this honking starts again. I'm like, what is going on? Oh my god. And then all of a sudden is a parade of cars with streamers and everybody screaming happy birthday and honking their horns, and I got emotional.
You did get a little emotional. I left that out of the newsletter. I didn't call you out on that in the newsletter.
I did. I got emotional.
Yeah.
I always do it. And all that stuff. Like, I couldn't even toast my brother on his
Oh,
wedding
yeah.
day, man.
Kevin completely.
I'm not good. Yeah, I'm not good at any of that stuff. So if you need me to say nice things, I'm just going to start crying. That's it. It is what it is.
See, most people who like just have seen you would not expect that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm emotional.
Yeah.
Hell, they're in suits, man. I'm like over there, I'm like, ooh, it's so sweet. But yeah, so it was amazing. Like, I had the greatest time. It was so much fun. And it was really good to see everybody. Everybody stayed our 6 feet apart. But we had catered veggie burgers. Taylor and his mom got them catered.
Yep.
It was awesome. And fried okra, which is my most favorite vegetable.
And then your favorite cake.
My favorite cake, the strawberry cake from
Southern Sweets.
Southern Sweets. And also, my brother's wife got me the last slice of vegan key lime pie from there, which is my favorite pie. So, yeah, it was amazing. Oh, and then we had an outdoor movie night.
What did we see?
We watched Goonies.
Yes.
Only my favorite movie. Hey, what's up?
Any other Goonies fans out there?
Yeah, man. Awesome. What's up, George? What's up, Tom and Faye? Rolling with Rosie. Hey. Yeah, so it was a good week.
Randy and Deb.
Yeah, Randy and Deb. Yeah,
Awesome.
I already shouted them out.
Oh, okay.
I was in Seeking Serenity. I was already texting with them.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
Awesome. So,
Laura, what do you have in store for us tonight?
Tonight we're gonna make some Indian food.
Yeah.
I have never made this particular recipe before, so
Awesome.
I do this all the time. So I will say it's pretty ballsy of me to just do this live on the internet, but
Especially if I don't like it.
Oh, you'll like it. I mean, I have enough experience with cooking things that I can kind of look at a recipe and say, yeah, that's going to be good.
There's nothing in there.
There is nothing in there yet.
Totally empty.
So, Vegan Richa, I think it's veganricha.com. I've got the link to the recipe in the box below, the description box. And I'm loosely following it because her main recipe is for the Instant Pot, and then she gives you directions for doing it on the stovetop. But I'm taking it like a step further and making it more pantry friendly. So I'm using canned tomatoes instead of fresh. And I think she probably calls for fresh greens, and I have about
That looks like some weed in a bag. You're like, hey, check out this baggie of greens.
Woo! This is some spinach. I don't know what I used the rest of it in, but it was one of those, those 10-ounce bricks. This is probably like a little over half of that, so that's what's going to go in there. And yeah, I guess the Palak Dal is the I don't even know what language it is, so I'm terrible. But that's the real name for it. I know Palak is for spinach. I know Aloo is potatoes. But yeah, so we're gonna enjoy this, and hope you guys do too. I don't know. Is anybody cooking along with us?
Wait, RV Wandering says, sorry we're late. We just got back from work. What work are you doing? You're crazy. From all those sketches. Man.
Tom does works.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yep.
And Faye keeps them in line. That's her job.
It's important.
Yeah. So, ever since, Laura pointed this out to me, this is a bag of spice. I can't stop smelling it now.
So that's cardamom. And
you know what it kind of smells like? Fruit Loops. Is there cardamom in Fruit Loops?
I don't know, but it does kind of smell a little bit like Fruit Loops.
Yeah, man, that's crazy. I just totally smell that. So, wait, he had to go to what? Hold on, I'll tell you. Had to go install software on some phones. Yeah. Very important.
Yep.
So, while we're here, what is that?
I don't know, what is that?
It's not paper towels.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's a link to your freaking Substack, you ding dong.
Oh, is it up there?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't see it because there's a bunch of crap on top of it in the screen.
So, Laura, what is that?
Oh, okay. So, I know that since we've been doing a lot more food stuff, that the people who are here for RV stuff are getting a little frustrated with that. So I'm separating out our newsletters. We've got the main newsletter, and that'll still be more travel and RV and that kind of stuff. But I'm going to move most of the food stuff over to this spoon-fed newsletter. So if you like the food stuff, and if you're here right now, you probably do, then you probably want to subscribe to that one. That one.
You pointed right through
right through it. Anyway, so I guess we're leaving that up the entire show so people can see it. Okay, cool.
It's going to be awesome. Yeah. So there's differences. So when people click on it, there's a free version, right?
Yes. So I'm going to do a free newsletter at least once a month.
Uh-huh.
And actually, when you go over there, if you look at there's an about page that you can go to. It'll kind of list out some of what I'm planning on doing. But the free one will be once a month. There'll be recipes. There'll still be all the stuff that I'm talking about there, like ingredient spotlights and product reviews. But there's also going to be a paid version where I'm going to send out more newsletters with more in-depth content, and the people that do sign up for that get to kind of drive what we're going to do. So, you get to give your feedback and let me know what you want, and then I will do that, probably.
So, George, sign up, I'll reimburse you, and just say Mexican hot chocolate donuts. I mean, that's it. So, money well spent.
But, like right now, I don't know, I'm not going to get into the details of it, but it's a big mess with the meat processing plants right now, and the COVID-19. And soon, I think it actually already has started affecting the meat supply. And there might be a time down the road when you can't find meat, the normal meat that you buy. So I'm going to focus on things that are easy. Obviously, you can make it in an RV. It's easy to make it in an RV. And I'm going to start off with, especially in the free newsletter, comfort food that people won't think is weird. So, if you're coming off of, you don't know what, you're not sure you want to eat tofu, but, a bean chili would be good. That kind of thing.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yep. Let's start cooking.
Yes. All right. I'm going to turn this puppy on. And take that off. All right. So first we're going to put the ginger, the garlic, and a chopped hot green chili in there. Which I have 2 of those things all ready to go. That's I called for 4 cloves of garlic. I did 3 because one of them was like the size of my big toe. So, and this is a Serrano chili. If you can use like a Thai hot chili or whatever hot chili you like. Or if you don't like hot chili, don't use a hot chili. So that's going in there. I'm probably going to put a little bit of water in the bottom of the pan so it doesn't stick.
Trying to get some of it in the picture.
And I also have like a 1-inch piece of fresh ginger. Now this is my favorite thing in the world. You can see I use it a lot. It's a ginger grater, and I think you can probably use it for garlic as well. But I use it like 99% of the time for ginger because it makes short work of it. I don't know if you've used fresh ginger before, but it's very fibrous and it can be weird to like chop up. But when you do this,
it defiberizes it.
Yeah, it just kind of breaks it down and on these little.
It's a defiberizer.
Yeah. And
that's what you should call it.
A defiberizer.
Yeah.
It's also when you do it over the pot, you're preserving the juice from the ginger instead of it going on your cutting board or whatever.
Oh, Mark and Lisa Fitzwater here. We can start.
Oh, okay, cool. I'll get started right away.
That's awesome.
What was it? Oh, here. I'm gonna just use my fingernail to get some of that out of the.
You should be wearing gloves. You're like, I spit in your food, Kevin. You don't know no different. That better not have been a fingernail in there.
No, it's fine.
So, Rolling with Rosie, Alaska. I know it's on your bucket list. It was on ours. It's still on mine. I still want to go do more.
Yeah, I would totally do that again. I think it's been long enough that we kind of forget how long it took to drive up there and how much it cost. Alright. So
oh, man. RV wandering extended until the end of May. Provincial parks aren't opening until Phase 3. When's Phase 3? Man, so... Tom, are you guys living free? Like, oh wait, you guys are in Canada. There's not 1,000 Trails in Canada.
I think there's...
Are y'all staying in 1,000 Trails? Or are you staying for free somewhere? What's up? Mark and Lisa, extra calcium. That's right.
Alright, so I'm just going to let that... Oh, it got pushed. Move it this way. There we go.
So Roland and Rosie said they watched Paul and Lorraine and realized they want to rent an RV and not trash the rent. Paul will jump the RV off of a ramp. It's actually not that bad up there.
No. And haven't...
It was bad on the way to McCarthy
was a little rough.
That one was rough.
Which, you can leave your RV in Chitna and take a shuttle and are you? Am I pepper gassing you over there? And you can take either a shuttle, or if you have a Toad, you can take your Toad. And there are some hotels.
Holiday Inn. Yes.
In McCarthy and Kennecott, where you can stay if you don't want to take your RV down there.
Yeah.
Honestly, I mean,
I would say if you're going to do that, whatever the road, somewhere over the hill.
Valdez?
No. The places they went in Canada that they drove with like 12 days to get there. Tuktoyaktuk.
Yes.
Yeah, if you're going to go do that, I guess rent something. But yeah. Even if I go up, I'm probably still not going to go there. Unless like I have a motorcycle. I think I do it on a motorcycle maybe.
I don't know. I think my motorcycle days are over.
Well, I'll just leave you somewhere else.
Cool.
So they are at 1,000 Trail, staying for free since March 18th.
Wow, that's awesome.
That's awesome.
I'm glad somebody's doing well with 1,000 Trails.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, so...
So RV Journeys, I missed what you put in so far. Ginger and...
So this is ginger and a minced hot green chili, it's a serrano, and 4 cloves of garlic. Minced. Alright, so I don't want this to get brown, I just want it to...
Man, George is paying attention. He responded in the comments what you've been doing. That's right, George. Thanks, brother.
Alright, so now we're going to add the tomato and the spices.
Okay, can I open it?
If you'd like, and just dump the whole thing in there. So, I will say, if you have, two things
I'm
about
not totally not useless.
Kroger has amazing sales, and they have a lot of salt-free canned products like tomatoes and beans. Last time I went, they had these, and they were 69 cents each. So,
what's the easy way to get the top to come out?
But
don't stick your finger down.
Yes, give me that.
So, speaking of Kroger, see what I did there? I didn't want to do that. I can't cut these beauties. So, speaking of Kroger, and all of the Krogers, which are Ralph's, City Market.
There's so many of them.
There's so many of them. So, if they're owned by Kroger, which is here in the Southeast.
I think.
Yeah, King Super is one. Every single store now carries Impossible Burger in the packs. I think it's like 12 ounces, and it's $8.99.
Yeah, it's like ground beef.
It's just like a ground, so you can form it into whatever you want. You can make it however you want. So if you're into it, you want to try it. It's the 2.0, so it's gluten-free. We're going to get some, but we have a new appliance showing up hopefully tomorrow. So
if it does, maybe
we'll
the
do
next
that next
live
week.
will be
Maybe
we'll do a cool cookout for that. And it's been light. I mean, look how sunny it is out. Well, you can't see that, but we can see out the window, and it's very sunny out still. So I think we could do that outside. I'm going to start with the spices.
What's that? Hold on. Wait, slow it again.
Well, I don't... It's kind of a trick question. Because it's a blend. So this
Jerk.
Well, that's... You're the one who jumped in there and said, oh, I want to guess it. So, garam masala. It can be made... I'm going to do half a teaspoon. I'm going to throw that in there.
So, garam masala.
It's an Indian spice blend, and different regions have different things in it. This one is from Frontier Co-op, and it has cumin, coriander, cardamom, cinnamon, cloves, and pepper in it.
So we're getting extra cardamom tonight.
Yes. Sometimes...
Dude, this stuff smells amazing.
Yeah, it's really good. Sometimes it has mace or fennel in it as well, but this one doesn't.
fully. It does not have.
Kevin hates fennel or anything even remotely anise.
You said anise.
I did say anise.
So George busting out all the Letterkenny quotes in tonight's chat. He's saying pitter patter. How are you now?
Okay. So we're gonna go. Oops, that's already done.
So Mark and Lisa said Nomadic Fanatic got kicked out of 1,000 Trails and had all of his reservations canceled, and they're still taking his $135 a month.
What?
There's always something going on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
All right, can I have to guess this one? I can see it, cinnamon. I just know it from the outside.
Yeah. Okay, so quarter teaspoon of cinnamon. And baggie of cardamom. Oh my god, it smells so good.
Hey George, so you said third wave or third something. Can you lay that out for me? Like, what is Canada's? What's their
phases?
Yeah, their phase. Yeah, third phase. What are the phases, and are there dates associated with it? Okay. They already opened up back in Atlanta, and supposedly, I read that Brian Camp was regretting doing it now because our numbers are like spiking.
Well, if he paid any attention, he would have known that was going to happen.
Yeah.
Half a teaspoon of turmeric.
Yeah, George, I'm with you. You must have done something.
Alright, so stir all that in. Turmeric is really good for you. It's anti-inflammatory.
Oh, so long as there's no place to go, they want us to stay safe. Great people. Oh, he's staying for 1,000 Trails. That's cool. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm going to put this away.
Thank you.
Anybody notices my shirt tonight? Vegan, Georgia.
Oh, right. So I'm just going to let that do its thing for a minute.
Man, y'all wish you had smell-o-vision right now. That smells like French toasty. I mean, I know it doesn't taste like that, but it's got like that cinnamon spice.
Mm-hmm.
Cinnamon.
Okay. Alright, let's start throwing some more stuff in here.
Man, you guys think it's me. This one.
Okay, so I've got...
Karen, thank you. So this is my buddy's design.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Grizzly Goods.
Grizzly Goods.
Yeah. Grizzlygoods.com, I think.
.com?
.com. Okay, so I've got 2 medium potatoes cubed. I keep the skins on.
Wait, they're full down here. Now they're all chopped. That was so gentle.
And that's spinach. That looks appetizing, doesn't it? Slurp.
That is awesome.
It's good enough. And I pre-cooked the lentils, so when you cook a third of a cup of dried lentils, it ends up being this much.
1,000 Trails suspended the payments for Deb and Randy. That's awesome.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That makes sense, though. I mean, if they want to keep people, there's no point in like charging people for stuff that they can't use.
Man, everybody keeps saying all these levels. What's level 5? Man, I feel like I'm out of the loop, man.
So this was a full cup of water before I used some of it to saute, so I'm just going to pour the rest in here.
Who doesn't love some water? Man, so today, while Laura is stirring,
I feel like I need a little bit more.
More what?
Water.
Well, it's a good thing that I fixed.
Oh yeah, so like an hour and a half before the live, tell them what you started doing.
Not even an hour and a half. No, it was like 2 hours before the live. No, I started at 3. So I started at 3 o'clock today, Eastern Standard Time. And, well, since we bought the RV and our water heater is electric and gas.
Alright, I'm going to use the extra water to clean out this can of its juicy stuff.
So we can recycle it.
Well, not right now.
When available. When available. So our water heater is electric and gas, and I think after the third time of us using the electric water heater, it stopped working. So we've literally just been using the propane.
Yeah.
But when you're in some place for a long time, you start to see the propane dwindling.
I'm gonna turn it up and covered it.
Okay. I decided that I wanted to fix it, so I bought the Element. Winnebago did this great thing with the Outwood water heater, and the Outwood water heater, the Element is in the back of the water heater tank, and it's shoved up against a wall, so you can't get to it. And to take it out, you have to take off 20 screws. You have to disconnect the propane, which is in the front, because it's a solid pipe. Yeah. You have to break all the butyl tape around the water heater. You have to disconnect all the water inside, leading up to the tank. Then you get it out a little bit. One cool thing that Winnebago did was they ran the radiator pipes around to the water heater. So when we drive the coach, it actually heats up the water. So whenever we get, yes.
Okay.
So we get, like, the water is insanely hot.
Yeah, we thought we were crazy because we'd be driving all day, get somewhere, and we'd have hot water, and we're like, is it just from being next to the engine, or did they do something?
Yeah. So now the fun part about that is when you want to take the water heater out, you have to disconnect the radiator hoses. And to get, then the other great thing was they built a wall in the side of the compartment, so you can't even reach to the side. So, long story short, it's, 5 hours into this thing, I finally got it done. Ended up not even being the Element. It ended up being some weird connection in the back.
The Element looked like it should have been replaced anyway, though.
What's that? Oh, the other Element? Yeah. Yes, and the way that this water heater works, we can't switch it out for instant hot. Because it's a vented water heater, and they told me I couldn't do it, so whatever. It's done now. We have electric water heat, hot water. So I turned it on before this, and I might take a hot shower after this.
Oh yeah, that would be nice.
Or I could just do it tomorrow.
Yeah.
And I could do it tomorrow. That's what I'm talking showers. So anyway. That's what I've been doing, man. My hands, I've used the orange, the scrubby stuff.
Oh, yeah.
The pumice hand cleaner stuff.
So your hands are rough.
And man, my hands, it's like my hands are fine. They're just dirty as hell, and you use that stuff, and my hands just feel weird afterwards. I don't know what it is.
So I just stirred that up.
You did a great job.
Try to break up that spinach a little bit.
Put this way?
Yeah, you can put that over there. So I do want to shout out to Brandy and Z because they gave us.
I don't think they're on.
Well, even if they're not, maybe they'll watch this later. They sent us a super chat thing.
Last week. So thank you.
And we didn't see it, so.
Sorry, we suck. George told me I get to have a Snickers if they're vegan. I need a vegan Snickers.
Oh.
But they do have one. It's called Jokers.
Yes. Yeah, there's a whole line. What is the name of that company again?
I don't know, because they have,
I think they carry them at Whole Foods.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
So for, let's see, vegan Snickers is Joker.
Yeah, they have
the Three Musketeers is...
Here.
Then there's Almond Joy and Mounds.
They do.
So that's, yeah. They don't do a Kit Kat.
They don't?
No.
Go Max, go.
Go Max Go. That's it. Yeah. Seeking Serenity has a question.
Yes.
That brings up a good question for you guys. Do you have trouble finding places for your recycling?
Yes.
I think in some places.
Yeah,
Some parks that we go to have great recycling.
Yeah.
Or if we're in a town that we know has recycling and we're boondocking, we will
we'll just
definitely
take it to the place.
use other people's recycling bins. Not like the house ones, but like a business.
Oh yeah.
Even though you're not supposed to do that.
There's a certain town in Colorado where we may or may not have gone to that town's trash area and used their trash and recycling containers.
Yeah. So, but we try to recycle when we can. Georgia is not recycling.
Well, and plus, right now we're just not going out and doing stuff.
Yeah. Like it's really easy with the dumpster. Literally, like 2 spots down from us. Yeah. I've gotten onto my office about not recycling.
Well, we know from when we had a bakery.
RV Journeys.
It cost
Thank you.
A lot.
You got us $3.99 Canadian. That's like $10,000 US.
Yay! Thank you guys.
Thank you. So speaking of Deb and Randy, who ate more of the cake, Deb or Randy? I'm gonna go with Deb. Who do you think? You think Randy did? By the way, they sent us a picture, so when they had me blow, she took a picture, and it was me blowing out the cake, and they had the cake next to the screen. It was super cute. Like, they're freaking awesome. Everybody on here is awesome.
Yes.
So George says to use lava soap. What's different about lava soap and the orange soap? Is there something different?
I feel like it's the same. I feel like they're both like pumicey.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
Tom says beginning to look good. Dude, I literally wish you guys could be right here right now. It smells so delicious.
All I can smell right now is cardamom, mainly because this is sitting here and it's really strong, and I love cardamom, so I'm pretty excited about it.
So it says it's just regular soap with sand. I don't know about that, man.
What else did I want to talk about? Oh, so we haven't had a chance to look at it yet, but both Roaming with Rosie and the Auto Home Experiment, hey guys, have tagged us in the 10 RV quarantine questions. So we're going to look at that.
Or we're going to be.
Well, yeah, one of them was supposed to send it to us last night and didn't, so.
Well, no, they said they were going to send it when they put it out.
Oh, okay. They were going to record it last night.
Oh, is that what they said?
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, so we have 2 tags.
By the way, that last motorhome experiment was pretty funny.
Yeah.
That last video is super cute. We don't do anything fun like that.
No, it requires creativity and...
Yeah, we don't have that.
Yeah, I don't know. Editing.
Yeah. I will say, man, knock on wood, Bitcoin right now, what? Come on, boy.
Yeah, you should not have spoken it out loud.
I know.
It's going to be your fault when it falls to, $10.
Seeking Serenity, mouth is already beginning to water and they've already eaten. I need to stop touching it. Hands over the armpits.
So right now we're basically just waiting for the potatoes to get
Our RV Journeys, what are you guys doing? They just keep doing more and more and more. You guys are super sweet.
Yeah.
They said, how's it going? Raising his arm. Home? Oh, that says pair character said raising arm while and saying how's it going. It's funny how different things show up differently.
Oh, so you're getting
yeah, I
thing?
see the super chat.
Aww.
Here, I'll let you read them. One has an RV.
Those are so cute. Aww. Awesome.
Yeah. No, George was going to mention Bitcoin. Here, let's see.
Oh, man. What?
It's $10 away from 10K. It's $1. It's 30 cents away from 10K.
Kevin's just sitting here refreshing.
Do y'all think he's gonna get to 10,000 during this? Oh no, it's coming down. Come on, you can do it.
All right, put away the Bitcoin.
Yep. Anyway, my focus is on you.
Yes.
So I do have a thing for the people that are watching. If you are on chess.com, I am Kevin Miller Info, all one word. Look it up. We'll play chess. I'm not that great at it. I'm like a level 800 something. Everybody pays like 1,200, and I get spanked. But I'm learning. So a big thing. What else have I been doing? A workout every day.
Yeah, he's been beat up by our friend Dave.
Oh my god. So it's awesome. He does a Zoom meeting every day at noon. And it's a 30-minute workout. And he's been like doing things like on Cinco de Mayo. He incorporated Cinco de Mayo into the workout. So it was super cool. Got some history lessons. And tomorrow we're doing the virtual hike. So we have to have a 25-pound backpack. And we're going to do like a virtual hike. And like things that you do with a backpack. So that'll be fun. So he kind of he changes it up, and it's very accommodating. Like you don't have to have a lot of things. Like I have my kettlebell, and I use my Indian clubs as dumbbells. But it's a lot of body weight stuff. So it's been awesome. And then when I'm done, Laura has food ready for me, and it's been amazing. And the food's been delicious. She's been making these cold bowls every day. You gotta teach people these two sauces.
Yep.
The curry, whatever.
The red curry sauce.
And then what was today's?
The maple miso ginger sauce.
Stupid delicious, man. Oh my god. They literally make the bowls. They're so good.
Yeah, I love making bowls because like you can kind of just add in what you want. I mean, I usually start with the red curry one usually starts with broccoli and rice and kimchi and that sauce. But I'll add in, red bell pepper, or I'll add in carrot or cucumber, or some
I feel
beans.
like this is an effect.
And a lot of times we make bowls that are made up of
edamame.
leftovers. Oh, yeah, edamame, yeah.
And sometimes you use quinoa, sometimes noodles.
Yep.
Sometimes rice.
Yes.
We get the best.
And couscous. Oh yeah,
couscous, man.
Whole wheat couscous is not easy to find, but Trader Joe's has it. So I've been using it quite a bit because couscous is just pasta, basically.
Little round,
tiny pastas. But it's awesome for an RV though, because all you do is you just pour boiling water on it and let it rehydrate.
Hold on.
What's going on? Oh, I lost Kevin.
Somebody was skateboarding.
Oh, somebody skateboarded by the back of our RV. Yeah, so anyway, couscous, like if you can have an instant grain as a bottom layer for your bowl, that you know how that is in an RV. Not having to cook something is amazing.
Especially in the hot weather that we've had recently. It finally cooled off today.
Yeah.
The past couple days, it's been like 95 degrees in the RV.
Yeah, it was hot. It was not nice in the RV.
Yeah. Man, my back.
I'm sorry. Did you play a thing?
I played my slide whistle.
Oh. Yeah, I can't hear it here, so I don't know.
Oh, I turned it down.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it wasn't super loud.
Cool.
George's asking if we're still at the office. Yeah, buddy. So we're still in Georgia, still hanging out. Yeah. The Epiphanios are up this way. I think they're heading to the mountains tomorrow.
Are they going towards Chattanooga, or are they going towards...
They're going to Tallulah Gorge.
Oh, yeah.
So maybe we'll go up there and see them this weekend. We'll see.
Okay.
I've been so slammed at work. It's been crazy.
Yeah, so on the weekends we just want to relax.
Let's see, RV wondering, was it Laura and Kevin that got you hooked on making bowls, especially your Greek bowls? I don't think we ever talked about Greek bowls.
We might have.
I'm going to take credit for it. Yes, we did, even if we didn't.
Yeah, I mean, we definitely make Greek bowls from time to time, which is really good.
He says there are several different ones that they make now. George, you've got to get on these 2 sauces. Laura needs to make them.
Maybe they'll be in the newsletter.
Yeah, subscribe now. I should get some animated hands there like, hey. Craig and Kelly are headed to Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania?
Yeah, I think for work.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Have a gig up there.
Yep. I wonder if the Sugar Beet Festival, what's going to go on with that?
I don't know.
Did anybody heard?
I think that
I'm too lazy to Google it right now.
I think that a lot of places are just saying, okay, we're open. So.
10,000!
You were not.
I was not looking.
What's that?
I'm a nerd.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think it's time to check a potato again.
Man, look at that.
That is me hot as
That's
balls.
hot as shit. I didn't know that those were the same temperature, but sure. That does not. Nope. That was too quick.
Try it.
George says somebody's got to pick them up. That's right. Those sugar beets ain't going to jump out of the ground, are they? Are you sure?
I want to give it a few more minutes because I'd like the flavors to get in. Yeah.
Should I crack it?
Yep.
Crack it. Smack it. Crack it.
And then I'll add some salt. I usually just wait till the end. I mean, I know that a lot of recipes want you to cook stuff in salt, but I think when you add the salt, like there's literally, I'm trying to think. Yeah.
Did you put this in there?
Yeah. I did.
Okay.
Like, there's zero salt in it right now. Which is fine. But I think when you cook it in salt, it like loses its, I don't know, it just kind of disappears in there and then you end up adding more salt. So I think when you add it in the end or you add it at the table, it's a lot better and you end up adding a lot less. But this way, like there's no salt in there right now. And if you
literally,
yeah, but if you buy canned stuff that has salt in it, and then keep adding, layering, it really adds up.
Man, do they make a garam masala soup? I would definitely bathe in this. I would come out smelling amazing. So Deb and Randy have a question.
Yes.
Are we going to continue with the weekly lives now that we're splitting the newsletter?
Probably not long term, because that's like doing weekly lives is a lot. It's mostly during the quarantine thing. I don't know what we're gonna do.
My guess is we'll probably still do them. We may cut back on them, especially when we're traveling.
Yeah, it's a little harder to.
Yeah. Or maybe we could just pop on and be like, "Hey, we're just making burgers. How about you?"
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes.
I don't know. I kind of envision like maybe doing it more like once a month and not promising every week, but we'll see what happens. If we can keep it going.
Yeah. Has anybody made plans on what they're doing this summer?
Kinda
Even though we're all kind of quarantined up? Does anybody have general directions?
Alright, I'm gonna...
RV wondering traveling. What's that exactly? What's that?
Rice.
Okay. Rice.
So I already made rice.
So George says, how hard is it to turn the damn camera on? Come on.
Oh yeah, that's all. That's all we did. It was just turn the camera.
George, you're awesome, man. I miss you. I miss all y'all. So some things that we're thinking right now. If the area, some of the businesses open up in, what is it called? Elkdar?
What?
Where's the place? Where Winnebago?
Oh, Elkhart.
Elkhart, Indiana. We may go up there and finally get all the blinds replaced. We've heard that one of the manufacturers up there does some good cheap. So maybe do that. And I think head over, stay on the north side of the states.
Brown rice.
Yeah. But again, general, have no earthly clue.
Yeah, we have no solid plans because.
Head to New England for the fall, George. Yeah, dude.
That'll be pretty.
So pretty up there, man. I do. I love the Northeast. Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine, Acadia National Park. That whole trip was freaking awesome.
Yeah, and we didn't get to spend nearly as much time as we wanted to.
Yeah.
Of course, that could be said of like pretty much everywhere.
Rolling with Rosie, we're gonna practice full time for 6 weeks this summer. Yeah.
Yay!
Forced to use up too much vacation time now. Yeah, I hear you. Do you know? Rolling with Rosie, are y'all gonna stay in Florida, or are you gonna head north? They're in Florida, right? Aren't you guys? I could have sworn.
I don't know.
Maybe I'm tripping. RV journey, summer plans, travel our island, spend time with family, and study Spanish. Hola, mi amigo.
Yeah, I picked up Duolingo again.
Yeah, Laura's been... Supposedly they've changed Duolingo a lot.
Yeah, I like the stories that they have in there now. So it's like...
Arizona, sorry.
Little conversations that... I don't know, it's really good. I like it. It gives you more context.
So, Rosie, you're in Arizona. Are you guys going to head north for the 6 weeks, or do you have like a plan on where you're going to hang? Brown rice. I have a fork. I'm going to eat some brown rice because I love rice.
All right. Thank you. Now I'm going to just...
Oh my god, that is so hot.
Yeah.
So, friends in Kennebunkport, Labor Day, wedding in central Vermont on the 12th, then Mount Washington, then Bar Harbor. Baja.
So I threw about maybe a half a teaspoon.
Man, I can't wait for you to see those tides in Bar Harbor. Isn't that where you see them?
In Bar Harbor?
Yeah. Oh, no, it's not.
No, that's in the St. John River.
St. John's River. Dude, get over there if you've never been there.
I feel like there was a pretty good tide change there, though, in Maine. Like where that blowhole thing was. Alright.
Mark and Lisa Vitz are heading to Florida to start putting the land you bought in July. What? Where did you buy? What part of Florida, if you don't mind me asking? And are you clearing it so you can put a pad for us to come hang out? That's what I'm saying. I only have a few weeks since we use vacation time. Yeah, I hear you.
Alright. I'm going to give this a... Oh, here it is.
Dude, George, go do the Maritimes, dude.
Yeah, so there we go.
Oh my god. This looks so good.
So I'm gonna take, like, I put a little bit of salt in there. I'm gonna taste it.
I don't want any salt. I'm trying to be good.
Yeah. I put salt in the pot.
Man.
No, that's good.
Our package shipped. It's gonna be here tomorrow. New addition to the family.
This is too big. I'm gonna get the other salt thing so it doesn't overwhelm it.
Man, Deb and Randy, so y'all are going to hang out at Vancouver Island?
See, we didn't even get over that.
We didn't even get over there. So jealous.
There.
See me? Kevin's not using the salt.
What? I definitely have a saltier palate than Kevin does, so I try not to.
I mean, my palate's more refined, so. Oh wow, so that's weird. I don't think the garam masala like really came through.
You can add more for top.
It's good. I think it could use some more spices.
Mm-hmm. I would probably double the spices.
That's right. You haven't made this one before, so this is like totally new.
Yep. I'm gonna make that new. Except maybe the turmeric. I don't know that you need a whole teaspoon of turmeric in there.
Oh my god, we weren't. We'll be over in phase 3 just to piss Kevin off. Nah, duh. I'm not doing that anymore.
Stop touching it! So one thing I do with garam masala, like if you happen to get it,
did you put more on there?
Yeah. Is
maybe I'll put a little bit more.
Sometimes when I make, when I fry up some tofu in a pan.
Oh yeah.
To put in other Indian dishes, I'll sprinkle it with the garam masala as it's cooking in the pan, and it really makes it really good.
Man, Deb and Randy are saying we need to get our asses up there so we can tour the beautiful island with them. Mm-hmm. Deb, never say never. Our plans are very liquid, as always. Mm-hmm. So we may do a sneak attack. Never know.
It'll be interesting to see what border crossings are going to be like the next year.
Oh, that's true. What are our borders? What, like, have they said anything on what our stuff is? Nobody knows.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, now I definitely taste the garam masala.
Did you add more, or are you just tasting it?
Mark and Lisa. We can all stop there on our way to the RV Thing 3. Yeah, I already have tickets to that one, too. It's a special deal.
Yeah, so, I don't know, meals like this, or, I know Kevin likes to complain about stews or whatever, but, like, it makes it so easy to get, like, all your nutrition in one pot without having to, dirty a bunch of stuff. So I really do like to try and have them fairly often, which is why I'm cooking them all the time. Also with, like, for pantry meals, stews really can't be beat.
Yeah. So interesting things that I saw this week.
Yes.
The pizza in a pan.
Oh, the upside down pizza?
Well, yeah, so these people made an upside down pizza. So what they did, they sauteed the onions, they sauteed the green peppers, then they put that down in the pot. They put, like, their meats or whatever down. They put their cheese down. Then they put the sauce on top of it, and then they rolled out a pizza dough, put it on top of that. This is in a pan like this, right?
And then they kind of tucked it around.
And then they tucked it around, and then they baked it in the pan, and then they pulled it out, flipped it over onto a baking sheet, and then baked it a little bit more. It looked amazing. And then we saw, like, a super thin crust pizza where they made the crust in the non-stick pan, like with the flour, the water, and, like, something else. They just mixed it, and they just kind of pasted it around the bottom. It was like super thin.
Yeah.
And then they put all their toppings on top of that, and then just cooked it in the pan with the lid on it. Mm-hmm. And then they just Pulled it right out of the pan. It was like a super thin crust pizza.
Yeah. Crazy.
Super cool. Saw that on YouTube. Laura wasn't as excited as I was.
Yeah, I wasn't. I don't know. The one in the oven, like things that take a lot of time in the oven, are not things that I.
Yeah, they're not fun for our viewers.
No, especially. Well, I think when you showed it to me, it was like 95 degrees in here. So.
Oh my god.
What happened?
So Tom said that they love one pot dinners. One pot dinners are awesome, man. I especially like it when she does the one pot breakfast inside of the Instant Pot. That's delicious.
Yeah, that ends up making a lot of dishes because there are little pots inside the pot. But yeah, like so I made a bunch of rice, so we'll have rice to go for a few days.
But then Deb responds, Randy just said, I love one pot dinners too, especially if it's French fries. Miss you, Randy.
Who doesn't love French fries though?
That's awesome. I think of this rice as little French fries. It's so good.
Yeah.
It definitely needed the sugar and masala. Like, I could see probably putting a little bit of salt on this to bring it to life.
I think a lot of times when you have a lot of spinach in something, it kind of sucks a lot of the flavor out of it. I don't know.
Roman with Rosie, they're starving now. They're going to go make food. So thanks for entertaining us. Thank you for hanging out.
Guys.
What else have we been doing? Mm-hmm. So we finished Suits. Mm-hmm. Man, it was a good ending. I thought so. A good way to wrap it up.
Yeah.
It's kind of sad that Meghan Markle wasn't there.
She was too busy being royal to come back and do that.
Mm-hmm. So, but we started a new show.
Regenesis?
A new old show. Regenesis? You guys watch any of that? Mm-hmm. Boy, if it isn't like the Times. Taylor turned us on to that one. Mm-hmm. I started watching. I was like, bro, man. It's like I get enough of this every day. Yeah. Now, like, this is all I'm going to think about. So.
Yeah, the lead character is a microbiologist, so that should give you an idea.
Yeah. Rice, crispy on the outside, soft on the inside. Yeah, sure, whatever. You know, you told me about my kombucha and I never got it out.
You still can.
Oh, alright. I'm almost done.
So, since we're cooking Indian food, anybody into Indian food? I guess I should ask that question. Have you had it? Do you like it? What's your favorite?
Oh, favorite dish. I'm going to talk my favorite Indian dish.
I know what your favorite
Mine is Indo-Chinese, is what they call it. Mm-hmm. Is,
Gobi Manchurian.
Gobi Manchurian. Yeah, buddy. It is fried cauliflower.
Cauliflower.
In the spicy as hell red sauce. Mm-hmm. I don't even know what it is, but it is insanity. Second favorite?
It's like a sweet and sour sauce, except it's got like Indian flavors to it.
So then another favorite, just a plain masala dosa. Anything dosa. Anything inside a dosa that's vegan, into it.
See, I like the Mysore masala dosa because they take... So a dosa is like a big crispy pancake, basically, but super thin. And normally they'll put like a pile of... you know what's inside of a samosa? It's kind of like that. It's potatoes, sometimes there's peas, there's usually onions. Yeah, in the center, and they roll it up. And then they give you some chutneys to go with it that you like dip the crispy pancake in and eat. But the Mysore masala dosa, they spread it with hot chili paste before they put the potato and then roll it up. Sometimes it's murderous.
Yeah.
So, there's some amazing Indian restaurants here in Atlanta that we have not been able to go to.
Tom just said they're learning Australian. It's much easier than Spanish. That's fine. Mark and Lisa, murder hornets. Man, come on now. That's funny. Murder
I saw
hornets,
something
man.
today that praying mantises like to eat the murder hornets. So.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
What's up?
So there's a show called Justified.
Oh yeah, that's kind of on my list. I've heard that's really good.
Deb and Randy watch it once a year. Is that good?
They watch the whole series once a year?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
As I was saying. Characters and acting are amazing. Maybe we'll have to throw that one on.
Mm-hmm.
The Barbie. I did a little Australian there.
Oh yeah. Is that for Tom?
Mm-hmm. I win. That means I get the full dessert.
Oh yeah, you have a dessert.
Mm-hmm.
I made tacos last week. I was just thinking about Mexican food.
You did?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I didn't make it Taco Tuesday. We were like Taco Monday or Wednesday. I can't remember what day it was.
It definitely wasn't Monday. And it wasn't the day after.
Last week? Yeah. I'll have to look back on the Instagrams. But yeah,
I'm gonna eat some more.
I basically used the chorizo recipe in the ebook, Mexico ebook, and then I used, instead of TVP, I used soy curls.
Dude, I'm so psyched about going to Mexico again. Holy crap. It's going to be so much fun. I can't wait to take everybody to Blue Mango. Tacos on me for anybody that is in the caravan with...
Who are those people? Those people you know?
Yeah, but what are they calling their... Adventure Nation caravan?
Oh.
If we are there, I'm buying everybody as many tacos as you can eat at Blue Mango in Cabo San Lucas.
I want to point out that Kevin was right. It wasn't last week. It was the week before that we had tacos.
Thank you. Don't let the player hit the game. Delicious.
Yeah. Oh, why does my back hurt too?
So I'm psyched for Mexico. I'm psyched to hopefully hang out with everybody again. Man.
Necesito Mas Cafe.
Necesito Mas Cafe, man. Yeah. Y'all need to go give Paul shit about not getting the SSL certificate right. There's a person here that could literally do it in 3 seconds. So, anyway.
That was very satisfying.
Well, see if there's any other last stuff. Mexican chocolate donuts. It's a Mexican food. Mark and Lisa, you're on, Kev. I'm telling you, man. I will buy all the tacos there.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, it is all vegan place. But they are jamming.
Just ask Tom and Faye.
Yeah, ask Tom and Faye. That place is amazing. Now, see, we're going to go down there and it's not going to be open, and then I'm off the hook.
I think they're probably doing just fine because they're still posting on Instagram.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I keep an eye on them because they're delicious. They had just opened up when we came back north. Through there. It was in La Paz, and when we were there for...
Oh, was it in La Paz?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I said Cabo San Lucas. When we're in La Paz, make sure...
Oh, in Cabo San Lucas, we'll take you somewhere else. We'll go see...
we'll have a rooftop dinner. Oh, we can have that.
La Rana Vegana.
We'll go there, and then we'll take them to that other place.
Which other place?
The real special... The place where she hand makes everything. Right there in front of you.
Oh, yeah. That place isn't even all vegan. But the food was so good.
Dude, we got you covered for food down there. It's going to be so awesome.
So much good food. Where's your fat pants?
He just goes, see, so good.
Reba.
Alright, Laura.
I think we, you're not done yet.
I'm just power through this.
Yay!
Any last thing you want to say?
Yeah, we're getting ready to call it. But thanks everybody for coming out. It's always good to just hang out. I can't even read the comments, so I have to kind of rely on Kevin to share those. But
I'm just telling her the good things that you guys say.
But this is definitely fun. It feels like we're all just kind of having dinner together.
Yo como muy tacos. Sí.
Oh, man.
Alright, clean my plate, Seeking Serenity. Done.
Yep.
And with that, Laura, we're out of here. See you guys later. Love you. Peace.
Yes.
Plants.
Bye.